Well, good evening all, and I'm back from the Dundas Plow match again today, and today is the second day. So, my apologies for this video, because I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to, and holy cat's just so busy. Yeah, but I got a little bit of stuff for you, and I wanted to get some of the parade for you too, but of course I was in the parade, so what I was hoping to do, excuse me, was get some footage of me driving along and with whatever was in front of me. But I forgot that you've got to be on your toes when you're in a parade and watching for the people. And part of the reason for that is a lot of the people that are in the parade throw candy out for the children. So you've got children running everywhere. And I don't throw out candy. Anyway, I think I used to at one time, but I'll give you a little story about that after. Anyway, so you've got to be on your toes. The traffic speeds up, or the parade speeds up, or the parade slows down. And you got to be watching for that, and you got to be watching for the children and some of the parents as they come running out too after the candy. There's a lot going on when you're in the parade. You wouldn't think there would be, but there is, and you've got to be on your toes. So just wanted to concentrate on that, and I also wanted to see me looking for people that I know so that I could wave at them or whatever I do and all that stuff. So it takes up your time, and so I had no time for taking a video while I was going in the parade. So my apologies for that. Now I'm going to give you the reason why I don't throw candy out. And the people that throw it out, that's fine. They do whatever they want. I was in a parade years ago, and a buddy of mine was in front of me, and he was throwing the candy out, and it was very windy that day. So he threw out a bunch of candy. It all blew back towards his tractor. All the kids came a running, and it was kind of close as to one of them getting run over. So I said to myself, that's the end of me doing that. I ain't doing that again. So no more candy thrown for me. Don't need that problem. So. And the people, the child that got run over don't need that problem either. So. Anyway, the people that throw the candy out, I don't know if they do that away from here, if they don't or whatever, but I mean, that's fine. They do what they want. Not doing it. So it was busy. Just excuse me for a second, I have to have a little sip. I'll just turn you away a little bit. Anyway, great day, great weather, warm to hot, sunny with some cloud at times, and it was just a nice day. So I got to have a look at some garden and lawn tractors. I didn't get to get the trouble with the wild match. There's so many things to see, you can't do it all because I missed out on some stuff. So anyway, there's some video of the garden tractors and the lawn tractors in the getting ready to do the pulling. It wasn't quite time for them to get to doing the pulling while I was there. I was kind of driving around through the pits and chatting with people that I know and all that stuff. And there's I didn't get enough video of this either, but there was a fellow there that built an articulating tractor. It was a Ford. Well, you'll understand, I guess, once you see it, I suppose. But it's got two LGT 165 Ford tractor differentials in it, one in the front, one in the back. It's got a little diesel motor in it. It's articulated and just full of building. Yeah. Holy cats, I'm telling you. But anyway, I've seen it running, but I haven't gotten enough time to get close enough to it to see it actually doing anything. And I think he pulls with it, but he's got nothing in his class to pull against. But anyway, it's quite a machine, holy cats. I did get a little video of it running with a small fellow on it and the owner beside it. And I did get a little bit of video of me around it, but at that time they were all excited and trying to get the thing going, so I had to kind of get out of the way. So anyway, lots of garden tractors and lawn tractors there. It's surprising how many people that are into that kind of stuff. Lots and lots of trailers, and some of them bringing 4 and 5 tractors. And when I left this afternoon, they started at 1 o'clock, and when I left at around 5 o'clock, they were still pulling. There was all kinds of them doing that. So tomorrow is the antique tractor, so I'll see if I can get some footage of that, and because that's the only thing that's really going on tomorrow. So while I was over looking at the lawn tractors and garden tractors, the plowing was going on, and I missed a fellow from Ontario plowing with a Cleveland, I think that's how you say it, with a Cleveland plow, and he is into competition plowing in Ontario. He plows 12 times a year, and it's one of them plows that's got everything is hydraulic on it. The up and the down and the this way and the that way and the up and the, all the, everything is hydraulic. So he's great into this plowing stuff. So anyway, it's nice to meet him, and I had quite a chat with him. So anyway, I missed that. So because of where I was on the other side. So you just can't see it all, and that's just the way it goes. So I did see some at the end. I just was too busy to try and get a video of everything. Anyway, we'll move along here, and holy cats, there's a little bit of video. So thanks for watching and all that kind of stuff, and have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. Well, good morning, crew, and here you are at Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood again today. And it is 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday morning. So I'll give you a little look at the sky here in a second. And today is day 2 of the Dundas plow match. I'm going to get myself underway here, and away I go. Just hang on a second now. So no clouds to speak of this morning, so sunrise is coming, but it's not red looking like it was yesterday. Yeah. No wind. 12 degrees Celsius, so another nice day. Yeah, it's pretty calm out. Yes, sir. Well, there we go. I got to go to the garage again to get a couple of things, and away I'll go. I'm going to chat with you later. So there we are. We're back again. Just a little over an hour today to get here. We got the moo-moos are out, getting their morning goings on. Yeah, so there's the tractor, look at that. Zoom again here. Too bad they wouldn't make a camera that had a little flashing light on it that would tell you that the zoom is on. Yeah, and there's a few tractors over there. Yes, sir. Look at that, eh? But she's lots to do here this morning. There's a lot of fog on the way down, and I was driving into that sun pretty well all the way down, right from when it come up over the trees and right till now. And it was a difficult drive at some points. You couldn't see too far ahead of yourself. Anyway, breakfast is going to be going on here in a little bit, so just waiting for one of my buddies to come along, and we're going to go for breakfast, I think, this morning. Anyway, I'm going anyway, no matter what. So there we go. We got the start of today. So today is parade day. So Mr. Case is going in the parade, and my buddy that owns the John Deere M over there, he's bringing down a 1978 316 John Deere garden tractor with a plow on the back of it. So that's what he's putting in the parade today. So we'll get a look at that too while we're doing some videoing of the parade. And I'll try and get a bit of that. It's difficult to do, so anyway, I'll try and get some. All right, I'll get back to you a little bit later. Coming out for the morning refreshment, the cows, I guess. I'm sure they enjoy that, the cows, sprayed with the water. And they're starting to get the corral over there fixed up a little bit. Lots of animals coming in here today. So this way. ATV in the corral there's got something on behind it that's kind of smoothing out the cracks, I guess. People are coming out and getting out and about. Today is, I guess, show day, with all the animals, like I say, are getting out and getting freshened up. So it's got a little machine on there that's kind of doing up the meat creek. We'll get a look at that here in a minute. So that's a neat attachment. You just go around the ATV, and that's what smooths out the track, or the corral, I guess you call it. That's kind of neat. I'd like to have one of them, but I don't have any use for it, I guess, anymore. There she goes. That's quite the attachment. It has electric actuators on it to lift and lower, so we can, if you don't want it in the ground, you can lift her up and go with the wheels. It's quite a neat thing. work straight for what they wanted to do. Have a quick look at the tractors here. There's a Ford 3000. I'm not sure of the year of a lot of these, but I would say that'd be in the late 70s probably. And they have a 135 Massey Ferguson here. This would be an American model because it doesn't have the headlights in the grille. It has some on the side. So I'm not sure what year that would be, but it could be anywhere from what was that, 66 to 75, I think they were made. They were a very popular tractor, those ones. Yes, sir. And that's the plow on the back. This one's got a trailing plow, and this one has got a Kellerman plow. And that's what they call a plow match plow. Not sure why, but I guess that's what they're called. So they got long mold boards and they curve a lot. And over here we have, didn't realize this, that the Farmall M is quite a bit bigger than the H. You kind of stand, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video or not, but the M is definitely a bigger tractor. Probably stands about 6 inches taller than the H does. There's another H here, I would say. This is a nice one here. This Massey Harris Twin Power 102 Senior. I'll be guessing that. I don't know what year that would be. What would I be guessing? Probably around 1950, I would say. And we have a plow on here too. Yes, sirree. Massey Harris, made right in Canada. Look at that, eh? Yeah. It's got lots of adjustments on her too for changing the way the plow works. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And the plow of choice around here is usually a trailing plow, and that's what the most of them have. Over here now, we got another one here. This is a 200. That's a little newer. That would be made between 56 and 58. And that would be the next model after a Farmall C. Or a Super C, I guess. It was C, Super C, and then the 200. This fellow, I guess, is into pulling too, by the looks of things. And there's a trailing plow on. Something I don't know anything about is trailing plows. Some people can look at them and just tell you exactly what model it is and what brand it is. Me, I don't have any idea. That's all I know is a trailing plow. And there's what something happened there, it shut off on me. Anyway, what they used to do years ago, they'd take, when the points wore out, they would take a spring from a car and weld it on there to make a point. That's it. This fella here, the 245, I'm not sure what year that is. I did use that one year because the engine of my tractor was bad. And the fellow that owns it let me use it. So I gave him a bag of potatoes and a bunch of money and for borrowing it. And I filled it full of fuel for him and a few other little things I did. Anyway. well, nicely appreciated to get the tractor to use. That's got a big plow on it too. That'd be, I guess, what they would call a plow match plow because of the way the curve is on the moldboard. It's got a lot of curve and long. And this Oliver, this fellow's from O'Leary Printer Plow. He was all right into plowing most of his life, so he started coming here about 4 or 5 years ago, and he's been coming ever since. And it's a long drive for him down to here. So O'Leary to here, he'd be at least 3-hour drive, I would say. Yeah, great. And a nice fellow too, yeah. And he's got a couple of different plows, but I think he's doing pretty good actually. I didn't get to watch his too much, so. This tractor I think is a 64, is Oliver. A 500, yeah. So it's basically a David Bradley. And he's got David Bradley wrote right on the or not David Bradley, David Brown, yeah. David Brown wrote right on the engine. Yeah, but he's having trouble with his carburetor, and he has had this trouble for a number of years, and can't seem to get it fixed, and can't seem to get a carburetor. And anyway, the carburetor is a little different looking item. You can see in there, see the name? Solex. Anybody knows where a person could get one of those, let me know. I'll let this fellow know. And parts for these things are hard to get, I guess. I'm surprised the camera's picking that up that good. Yeah, anyway, nice tractor, nice color. Nice working tractor, holy cats, it pulls nice and works good. Other than, he says, like I say, he's having trouble with the carburetor. She kind of wants to run rich all the time. Nice tractor. This MF 245 I was mentioning, I don't know what the year that would be, but I would think it'd be in the mid-80s, I would say. This fella here is a John Deere M, and it's nicknamed Bessie. Yeah, so this is a 1951. This is my buddy's tractor, and he's right into John Deere. Anything John Deere, walk behind snow blowers, and doesn't seem to matter what it is. If it's got John Deere on it, he wants it. Yeah, a nice little tractor. Nice, sounds great when he's plowing with it. And he did buy he's got a two-sod, I'm not sure what to call this on these, but it's a 2-point hookup on it. Anyway, he did buy just recently a trailing plow for this tractor, so he may start using that next year. But then again, he did pretty good with this one this year. He always seemed to be having trouble with the plow getting into the ground, but he made points for it this year, and holy cats, he's just a digging. Yes, sir. And he used to have 2 of those weights on there, and now he can plow without the weights on it at all. So, made quite a job with the points. Again, something you can't buy, so you have to make them. Yes, sir. 1951, same year as my Ferguson TEA 20 tractor. Yeah. So that's about it for the tractors at the moment. There could be quite a few more here for the parade today. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, I'm getting long on the go here, so I'll let you go now for a bit. I guess I didn't have the camera very well positioned. Anyway, people are on the go. So we're getting set up for the parade here. All kinds of stuff coming in. And all kinds of stuff in here already. Some nice tractors here. There's a nice little Ford coming. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to apologize. I didn't get any footage of doing the parade. I forgot all about doing a video. Anyway, they're just finishing up here now. The fire trucks are coming in. Not as big a crowd as there used to be. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Yeah, see if this thing will shut off without a bang. Sometimes when you're running real fast and go to shut her down, it goes a bang. Doing their weigh-ins to go to do the pulling. This tractor was made by a fellow I know. He's got a diesel engine in it. He's got two LGT Ford rear ends in it. Well, there you go, people. It's not easy to do a video like that, holy cats. Anyway, I don't know if there'll be any editing or not. Anyway, we'll see if we can get another video tomorrow of the antique tractors. That's a day-long event, and there's a lot of antique tractors there already. But there's probably going to be a lot more. Some comes from Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, I believe. And it'll be a busy day there tomorrow. So have a great night wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. I'm not looking where I'm supposed to be to make it look like I'm looking at you. I should have my eye exercise things over here, and so I could do that. All right, goodbye.